Okay, guys, good evening, children. So, welcome to this speed revision. Welcome to this speed revision course. For the next 12 weeks, we'll be together, and I will definitely help you get that mark that you are looking for. You want to move it above 65? We'll do that. Okay? So, for that, you need to have trust in me, right? And we're going to work accordingly, planned, and all the questions are being set so that you're going to get covered by it'll be exam targeted questions. So it has been taken from past papers, model papers, things that you might have not even seen, right? So we will work in a very methodical and simplified way so that you are going to achieve that target of 65 and above. Okay. I don't want to go too much in detail introducing myself, this and that. While doing this program, we will get to know each other better, and you will see that the results will come. Okay. Already we are 7 minutes past 8, and I need to start immediately so that we can achieve complete the number of questions that we have set ourselves to do. So the first set of questions I had shared with you all yesterday, 25 questions. It is a part one, paper one, part one questions. And you'll see those are the type of questions you're going to get in your exam. It may look very easy, right? But you should be happy because when you get easy questions, you can easily get good marks, right? And it's covering the basic idea, right? It's touching in all the aspects, all the topics, and the format is exactly like how we are going to get in your level exam, right? We have done this before, uh, and the results are very fruitful. Okay, always. I mean, what can I say? Anyway, let's just hold on introducing ourselves for the time being. We'll straight get into the paper and complete the number of questions that we have set for ourselves today. So please open up your PDF or if you have taken a printout. And I just want to say, once we have completed this and you have confirmed, you'll be given a printed copy of the set of questions for the next 12 weeks. Right? It will be couriered to you so that you don't have to go through the hassle of going and taking printouts every week. You will get a hard copy and we'll make sure that it's there next week once you have confirmed for the next 3 months. Right? So that's the plan going forward. Right. So let's start with question number one. And question number one is, it says, rupees 10,000 is lent at 8% annual interest. Find the total amount due to the creditor after 3 years. So please be very careful in reading the question. Look at the words. Words are very important. Here, the word here is annual interest. So that means simple interest. Then you have to look at the word total amount. Total amount means capital plus the interest has to be given as your final answer. Right? I've seen a lot of people just giving, they do the calculation, they know what they are doing, and then what happens is they just give the interest amount as the final answer. No, look at that word. The word says total amount. When they say total amount, then you need to take the capital and the interest together. Okay. Right. So let's do this calculation. It says 10,000 is lent at 8% annual interest. Find the total amount due to the creditor after 3 years. Right. First question. How do you calculate the interest portion? Interest portion is loan amount multiplied by interest rate Now interest rate is over 100. Okay, loan amount multiplied by interest rate. Interest rate is the rate that they have given to you, over 100 will give you the interest payable or receivable. It can be both ways. If you take a loan, then it's payable, or if you have put money into a bank account, then it is interest receivable. Here, 10,000 is lent at 8% annual interest. The total amount due to the creditor after 3 years is payable. Okay, payable. Okay, right. So let's calculate this. Loan amount is 10,000. Interest rate 8% over 100. Okay, how much is that? 10,000 into 8% is, you take the two zeros out, take the two zeros out, you have 100 multiplied by 8, your interest amount is 2,400. Okay, I'm going to take it step by step. Okay, right, 2,400 is your total interest payable. Now this 2,400, right, is, no, actually it's 800 for a year, 800 interest for a year. They are asking you to calculate the interest for 3 years. Interest for 3 years. So interest for 3 years is how much? You take the interest amount and multiply it by the number of years, right? So this will give you the total number of amount for the 3 years, that is 800 multiplied by 3, which is 2,400. Okay, that's 2,400 is going to be the interest payable for the 3 years. Now, what are they asking you? Interest payable for the total amount. The total amount is capital plus interest. So total amount, therefore, is going to be capital amount 10,000 plus your interest that you're going to pay, which is 2,400. Yeah, there's a small lag in the internet. Just hold on for a few minutes. We'll just get it rectified. Just hold on. Okay, right. So let's just continue. 10,000 plus 2,400. You're getting 12,400 as your total amount due for the 3 years. Okay, right. I'll just give it to you on your presentation. Okay, let's go on. Guys, you guys need to tell me if I'm fast. You need to tell me, sir, put your hand up and say, sir, let's slow down. Because the whole purpose of this exercise is to make sure that you understand All right. Ashen, yeah, you have raised your hand. Why, Ashen? You can't hear? Ah, okay. $10,000 multiplied 3 times. No, no, no. 10,000 is your capital amount. 10,000 is the capital amount. You're calculating interest only. So interest is 10,000 multiplied by your interest rate, which is 8%. 8% is 8 over 100. So 100, these two zeros, these zeros will get cancelled. 100 multiplied by 8 will give you 800 rupees. That is the interest for 1 year, right? Interest for 1 year. Then what you do is you take that interest for 1 year and multiply it by the number of years. Number of years is how many? 3 years. Because they're asking what is the amount due after 3 years. So you take that 800, which is for 1 year, multiply by 3 years, you will get the total interest for 3 years. Right? This is 2,400 is the interest payable for 3 years. That you have to add to your capital, because the capital also you have to pay back. No, capital also has to be paid back. So 10,000 you add to the 2,400, and the total amount that is payable is 12,400. Okay, is that clear? I don't have your name. Somebody, who's it? Manita. Manita, you said, sir, explain again. So is that okay with you? Manita? Is it Manitha? Manita? Guys, please respond. Huh? I mean, this is going to be, it has to be an interactive session. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult. We are here to make sure that you understand. So if you don't understand, just speak up. There's nothing wrong in speaking up. Okay. All right. Good. Fine. So let's go on to the next question. Question number 2. Question number 2 says, the surface area of a right circular cylinder is 750 centimeters squared. If the area of its bottom is 150 centimeters squared, then the area of the curved surface is how much? Now, actually, this question is very vague. You can look at it in two ways. Now, let's look at what is the curved surface of a cylinder, right? So, you have a cylinder like this. Now, guys, what is a cylinder? Something like your Milkmaid tin, no? Right? Can you visualize a Milkmaid tin? That looks like a cylinder. Right? Now they're asking what is the surface area? Surface area means when you open up this tin, right? When you open up this tin, you will see you will have two circular surfaces. That is what? This one and this one. This is one, this is two. These are your two circular surfaces. Then, if you go and cut this tin, it will open up, right? So, when you open it up, you will have a rectangular size shape like this. You get it? When you open the top lid and the bottom lid, you get two surfaces like this. And then when you cut along this vertical side, you'll get a rectangular shaped surface. So they're asking you what is the total surface area of the right circular cylinder is 750 centimeters squared, right? All of this together. right, is equal to 750 centimeters squared. Okay. All right. Then they're saying the area of its bottom is 150 centimeters squared. Now you can look at it in two ways. Bottom means only this, right? But also some people calculate it as bottom is this plus this. The two circular surfaces they are going to take together. So if you take both of them together, then this is 150 centimeters squared. This is also going to be 150 centimeters squared. You followed? Okay. Then what is left over is this. And this is what we'll call X, let's say. And this is your curved surface area. It's called a curved surface area. All right. Now this is what they want you to find. Then the area of the curved surface area is how much. So if all of these three added together is equal to 750 centimeters squared, then 150 plus 150 plus the curved surface area we don't know, we'll call it X, is equal to 750 centimeters square. They are asking you to find this X area value. So X therefore is how much? X is equal to 150 plus 150 is 300 plus X is equal to 750. X therefore is equal to 750. Take the 300 to this side, minus 300. X is equal to 450 centimeters squared. Now what is 450 centimeters squared? The area of your curved surface. So that is your answer. Area of curved surface is 450 centimeters square. Okay. There are two questions. Let me just look at them. We are doing question number one, Yusuf. Question number one. Sorry, question number two. I'm sorry. Question number two. Alif, the paper that we have shared with you all. Like people who joined about 5-10 minutes late and missed the first question or the second question, please hold on. Right after the class, I will take another 5 minutes to explain to you whoever has missed the first part. Is that clear? Right. So don't panic. Oh my God, I didn't do it. I will help you out right at the end. I'll give you another 5 minutes. Whoever missed the first question, we'll come back and redo that. Okay, so don't worry. So we'll start off. Your final answer here is curved surface area is 450 centimeters squared. Okay, so you can underline question the second part, which is 450. All right, just go through that. This is the lesson chapter 29 in grade 10. Surface area volumes of cylinders, pyramids, prisms, and all of that. Okay. What is the actual formula? Okay, good question. Okay, how do you calculate the surface area? Surface area of this thing is surface area of cylinder, right cylinder. This one is your circular surface. How many do you have? Now we are going to assume that it is a solid circular cylinder. Huh? That means it's going to have a lid and it's going to have a bottom to it. So the area of one circular surface is pi r squared. So you have two of these, right? So 2 pi r squared, okay, plus now your surface, curved surface, this is going to be the length. And if you take a cylinder, right, like this, right, you're going to make a cylinder by taking a paper and turning it around like this. You will see that the surface, which is this, right, this is the perimeter of a circle. How do you calculate the perimeter of a circle? Can somebody tell me how do you calculate the perimeter of a circle? What's the formula? What is the formula for a perimeter of a circle or the circumference of a circle? Let's tell it that way. What is the formula for circumference of a circle? If you take this total length around, anybody know? 2 pi r. Very good. 2 pi r. So this length is going to be 2 pi r, and this is going to be your height, which is going to be h, right? So then the area of this curved surface is 2 pi r into h, which is 2 pi r h. This is your formula, right? 2 pi r squared, that is the area of the two circular plane surfaces, plus the area of your curved surface, which is 2 pi r h. Okay, is that clear? Have I answered your question? Very good. Thanks, Sima, Fatima. Good, well done. So these things you should know in the back of your hand by now. Already done in various classes so far. Okay, right. Can we go on? Can we go on? Right. We'll go on to the next question. Third question. All right, let's go on. Next question, it says, find the value of y according to the given data in the figure. So very easy question, guys, right? These things you guys should easily take, right? Don't make any silly mistakes, right? You have a diagram like this. It says this is 38 degrees and this is y, and this angle they are saying is 62. We need to calculate y. Can somebody do that and tell me quickly? I'll give you 20 seconds. 20 seconds to do that. Okay, I already got an answer. Very good. Well done. 80. Super. Who's that? Shahin. Shahin, good. Well done. Risna, good. 80. Very good. Sima. Tisadma. Okay, I'm getting very good answers. So this is brilliant. Well done. Okay, so we want to get y is we want to find y, the answer. So how do you start off? You look at this diagram and y is an unknown. This angle is also unknown and you have 38. So when you have two unknowns, you can't find an answer. So what you have to do, at least two values you have to find, right? So how can you find this value? If you see this is 62, the angle opposite to this will also be equal, and we call that vertically opposite angles. So vertically opposite angles are equal. So if this is 62, this angle is also 62. And now you have a triangle, three sides are there, and out of that two we already know, and we know sum of interior angles of a triangle add up to 180. Okay, so sum of interior angles of a triangle add up to 180. So this is y, this is 38, 62. So quickly solve. Y plus 38 plus 62 is equal to 180. Then y plus 38 plus 62 is 100 is equal to 180. Y therefore is 180 minus, you take the 100 to this side, so you subtract by 100, y equals 80 degrees. Okay, so your answer is 80. Well done, most of you all got that. Good. So going forward, you'll be having the paper in advance. So I will tell you what the paper we are going to do the following week. So I want you all to do it. Keep it prepared and come for class. So then all we are doing is we're going to correct them and we're going to check your mistakes against the answers. I can't see the question. Is there? Yeah, okay. So interior angles of a triangle adds up to 180. So exterior angle of a triangle, you have a triangle like this, ABC triangle, and if you extend one side or we produce one side, this side becomes your exterior angle, right? Exterior angle is equal to the sum of your two interior opposite angles, that is this angle and this angle. Okay, so exterior angle is this. This is equal to A plus B. Now here we don't have an exterior angle, but you can find the exterior angle how? By taking the angles on a straight line. So if this angle is, if you take this straight line, if this is 62, then this angle is going to be how much? Angles on a straight line is 180. 180 minus 62 is how much? 180 minus 62, you're going to get 17 minus 6 is 118. Correct? Right? So this angle is 118. Then what you have to do, now you know exterior angle. What did I tell you? Exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. So y plus 38 is equal to 118. So y therefore is 118 minus 38. You're going to get 80 degrees. You're going to get the same answer. Good. But don't you think it's a little bit of more work? Yeah? And if you didn't get this paper, it has been sent, Arif. And Sima, you also didn't get. It has been sent. Alif, you also didn't get. Okay, wait, just give me 2 minutes. I'll get the backend team to forward. Just give me a few minutes. Wait, guys, just hold on, hold on, hold on. Shall I forward it to you? Just hold on this. Okay, right. All right, we'll go to question number 4. Find the factors of x squared plus 4x minus 5. Right? X squared plus 4x minus 5. Now this is called a trinomial quadratic equation. Right? Trinomial quadratic equation. Can you all see, or do I have to write it little larger? Very good. Good answer. Very good. Good answers. Well done. Let me do the question now. So what you need to do, take the first term, multiply the last term. So x squared into minus 5 will give you minus 5x squared. Okay. Then you factorize minus 5. So 5 you can only multiply by 1 and 5. Why? Because it's called a prime number. Prime numbers have only 2 factors. So 5 can be written as 1 multiplied by 5. Now you want to get a plus 4 in the middle. So plus 4 means in the second term, that means when you add these 2 factors, you should get plus 4. So in order to get plus 4, this 5 has to be a plus and the 1 has to be a minus. Right? So when you add these 2 factors, you should get the second term in your quadratic equation. And also, children, when you multiply, you should get the product of your first term and your last term, which is minus 5x squared. So we'll rewrite it as x squared. Now we have minus 1. So minus 1x, right? Normally you don't write 1 because coefficient is 1. You just write it as minus x. And 4, you need to get plus 4. So you're going to get plus 5x minus 5. Right? Double check. X squared minus x plus 5x will give you plus 4x minus x multiplied by plus 5x will give you minus 5x squared. You have to make sure that you double check, because if it doesn't match, then you have done something wrong. Okay, right. So you have done that part. Now factorize. You take the first 2 and the last 2 inside brackets and factorize. X squared and x common factor is x. X squared divided by x will come inside the bracket. X squared divided by x is x. Minus x divided by x is minus 1. Then 5x and minus 5 common factor 5. So that is plus 5. 5x divided by 5, you get x. Minus 5 divided by 5, you get minus 1. Now, once you have done this exercise, you will see inside the brackets, you will have the same values. X minus 1, x minus 1. In case you don't have x minus 1 in both of the brackets, then again you have done something wrong. So that means you have to restart and start again. Okay, so make sure that these two factors are the same. So x minus 1 is one factor. X plus 5 is another factor. So factors x minus 1 multiplied by x plus 5 is equal to x squared plus 4x minus 5. Okay, and the answers that most of you all have given are correct. Well done. Right, so I'll give you the answer on the board. Sorry. Does it say x minus 11? Sorry, there's a typing error. It should be x minus 1, huh? X minus 1, guys. Sorry. Should be x minus 1 into x plus 5. Okay, I just want to tell you what, I don't want to disappoint you or something. Guys, these may sound easy, huh? First few questions are easy. Be careful when you do easy questions, you're prone to make mistakes because we are overconfident, no? We try to do it very fast. So that is where we make silly mistakes. Silly mistakes, marks that you can get, you end up making a small blunder and that question goes. Where you could have got 2 good marks, you tend to make a silly mistake and make it a 0. So please be careful. And these questions, first few questions always easy, don't you know? They always make it easy so that the child also feels confident, right? Good. But be ready, there are questions which are going to be tough. And we have to face those questions as well. Okay, these are easy ones. And this is actually the setup. Huh? And don't think that I'm giving you easy questions to make you feel better. No, this is how your exam paper will look. Okay, right. Question number 5. You're going very slow, but doesn't matter. Question number 5. It says, select and underline a geometric progression from the following sequence of numbers. So you have to see, you have to find the what is the geometric progression given here. Now geometric progression, guys, is what? You have to see the difference between an arithmetic progression and a geometric progression. What is an arithmetic progression? I'm going to give it as P, AP. And what is a geometric progression? I'm going to give it as GP. Right? In an arithmetic progression, you have terms in a sequence. Now let's say 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So in a arithmetic progression, the difference between consecutive terms is going to be equal. If you take 4 minus 2 is going to be 2. You take 6 minus 4 going to be 2. 8 minus 6 going to be 2, and we call this a common difference, which is given by the letter D. Okay, somebody has given some question. Let me see. All right, good. Okay, what is the difference? Then what is the geometric progression? So geometric progression is the difference between the consecutive terms is a ratio. You followed? It's going to be a ratio. What is a ratio? If you divide now, let's say this 4, right? 4 divided by 2 we call it a ratio. You don't call it a difference. 4 divided by 2, you get 2. Then the next term will be 8. Why? 8 divided by 4 is going to be 2. So here you found a difference is subtract. Here you have to divide. Can you see 2 to 4, the gap is only 2 here. Then 4 to 8, the gap is 4. Here it's a constant, right? So be careful, geometric progression. The difference is called a ratio. In an arithmetic progression, the difference is a constant. 2, 2, 2, 2. Here also 2, but you find it out by dividing. And we call that a ratio. Okay, guys? So here they're asking you, from the 4 set of numbers, what is the geometric arithmetic progression? Right? What is the arithmetic progression? So by looking at that, I've given you the answer. If you see, I've underlined that. Right? It says x squared x, then you have x to the power 3, x to the power 4. So if you take this one x squared, so ratio for geometric progression, x squared divided by x. Now what is x squared divided by x? Expand this. X squared is x multiplied by x divided by x. So if you simplify, this and this will cancel. You have your ratio, which is x. You followed? If you take the next one, x cubed divided by x squared, right? X cubed is what? X into x into x divided by x squared, x into x. Okay, so then simplify x and x, this x, left with x. Can you see? It's the same. Okay, right, wait one moment, there is a question. Okay, good. Right, so here the ratio is x, so the geometric progression is this answer. Okay, let's take the fourth question. The fourth answer, it says 1, 3, 6, 10, 15. We'll just double check whether that is a geometric progression. What do we do? Take 3 divided by 1. 3 divided by 1 is 3. We'll take the next one. R. 6 divided by 3, you're getting 2. Can you see? It is not the same. It is not the same. Whereas if you take these two, x squared divided by x, you're going to get x. X cubed divided by x squared, you're getting x again. So the ratio is the same. Where here the ratio is different, so we can't call it a geometric progression. Same thing with the third one. To take the third one, I just want to give you as examples. A plus D, then A plus 2D. So if you take A plus D divided by A, this is the simplest form. You can't divide further. A plus D divided by A, that is the simplest form, right? Then if you take A plus 2D divided by A plus D, again, this is the simplest form. You can't divide any further. So is this the same? Can you see? Totally different. So then you can't call this a geometric progression. Okay, right? So please be careful, find the difference. You should know the difference between geometric progression and arithmetic progression, and how to identify a geometric progression and an arithmetic progression. The best way to do that is by dividing and seeing whether the ratios are the same. In a geometric progression, in an arithmetic progression, you should see whether there is a constant between the two numbers. Okay? All right, good. Thanks. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Right, let's go on. Sixth question. Sixth question. Find the least common multiple of the following algebraic expressions. So 2x squared, 6xy, and 9x squared y squared. Okay, right. So we want to find the least common multiple. First we'll take 2x squared and you have to expand it. So 2x squared is 2 into x, which we can rewrite it as 2 multiplied by x squared. Then I want to put the x squared together. Then 6xy, right? Find the factors of 6. How do you find the factors of 6? Take 6, divide by the prime number. Small number is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So you have 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by x multiplied by y. Okay? Then 9x squared y squared. Right? So 9, again, factorize it. Can't divide by 2, can divide by 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Now these are called prime numbers. Prime numbers, right? So 9, 3 into 3, x into x, y into y. Right? So 3 squared into x squared into y squared. Okay? Right. So now we'll take the factors, distinct factors. We call them distinct factors. What are they? 2, 3, x, and y. Okay, 2, 3, x, and y. Then LCM is your lowest common multiple. How do you find the lowest common multiple? You take the product of your highest of power of each of these factors. Product means what? When you multiply, right? Product is multiply. So highest power of 2 is 2. Highest power of 3, you have 3 squared here. Then highest power of x, you have x squared, multiply. Highest power of y, you have y squared. Okay? So 2 multiplied by 3 to the power 2 is 9. So 2 multiplied by 9 is 18. X squared, y squared is your answer for question number 6, the least common multiple. Okay, let me see some answers. Very good. Most of you all got it. Good, super. Minna, Tisadna, Dinet. Well done, guys. Good. Keep it up. Okay, let's go on. Okay, just show it. Right, next question. Right, question number 7. Right, question number 7. In the figure, UT is equal to TS is equal to SR and TV is equal to VS. Using the given information, name the pair of congruent triangles and mention the relevant cases. Okay, question number 7. Right, so they are giving you a diagram. I'll just draw that quickly. Right, then they're saying UT is equal to TS, so this is equal to this is equal to SR and TV is equal to VS. So TV is equal to VS, right? Using the given information, name the pair of congruent triangles. Okay, right. So if you look at this diagram, so you have the triangle here, triangle here, triangle here, triangle here. The best one, if you see this is equal, this is also equal. So you can try to see the congruency between these two triangles, PUT triangle and QSR triangle. Let's see how we can find that out. In triangle PUT and triangle QSR, right? We know UT is equal to SR, that is given to us. Right? Then this figure, this is parallelogram. So this is parallel. So then these two also will have to be parallel. Okay? Right? When those two are parallel, then you can see if you take this, if this is parallel, then this angle and this angle also become equal to each other. Angles between parallel lines, parallel, parallel. So this angle and this angle are corresponding angles, right? So we can say PUT angle is equal to QSR angle, corresponding angles, right? And parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. So PU is equal to QS, right? PU is equal to QS, opposite sides of a parallelogram, right? So in order to show congruency, you need to show three elements are equal. We showed UT is equal to SR, that is a side. We showed PUT angle is equal to QSR angle, angles, corresponding angles, and PU and QS are sides of a parallelogram. So this is also a side. So PUT and QSR triangles are congruent, right? That is part 1 of your question. Then the second part of your question, they are asking you, what is the relevant case? So in order for these to be congruent, what is the relevant case? You have a side here, you have an angle here, and you have a side here. Therefore, it is the SAS, which is side angle side case. That's your answer for question number 2. Okay. Vertically opposite angles. Of which triangle? Can somebody tell me vertically opposite angle of which triangle you have? Amina? Sayush, good answer. So how it's parallel? Abdullah is asking. It's a parallelogram, no? Opposite sides are parallel here. They're giving it to you. Okay. So this has to be parallel. Parallelogram. This one, Abdullah is it Abdullah? Abdullah, see, in a parallelogram, when opposite sides are equal, opposite sides are parallel, these sides automatically become parallel. That is the rule for parallelograms. I'll send you the PDF. Okay? Guys, we are running short of time, so we'll keep going. I will, if you need any further assistance, please talk to me. I will help you guys out. Okay? Abdullah? Okay. Please contact me. I will help you, Abdullah. No problem. Somebody said, okay. Okay, question number 8. Question number 8. They're saying the perimeter of the sector in the figure is 50 centimeters. The perimeter. Okay. And the arc length is 22 centimeters. This is your arc length. This is 22 centimeters. Find its radius. Okay, they want you to find the radius. Now, perimeter is what? The addition of all the outer sides. So, this plus this plus this. Now, if this is your central angle, this becomes your radius. A sector is part of a circle, guys. What do we mean by a sector? You have a circle here, and a sector is like this. This is exactly what a sector is, right? So here the central angle is 90, then this becomes your radius, this also is your radius. Okay, so they are asking you to find the radius. So perimeter they have given to you, which is equal to 50 centimeters. Find the radius. So r plus 22 is equal to 50. R plus r is 2r plus 22 is equal to 50. Solve. 2r is equal to 50 minus 22. You're getting 2r is equal to how much? 28. Yeah, 28. and divide by 2, r is equal to 14 centimeters. Okay, r is equal to 14 centimeters. Let me see the answers. Good, very good, well done. Good. Okay, let's go on. I think shall we slightly go a little faster? Otherwise, it might be boring for you all also. Okay, we'll just move in a little faster with the easy questions, and when the hard questions come, we'll slow down. Not very fast. I mean, just so that you guys can manage. Otherwise, you'll feel bored. Okay, right. Question number 9. Question number 9. It says solve. So 2 over x minus 1 over 3x is equal to 5 over 3. Okay. So in order to subtract fractions, you have to find the lowest common multiple of the two terms here. So x and 3x, we'll take it as 3x. Then this side you need to multiply by 3. This side, that means you need to multiply the numerator also by the same value. So 3 you multiplied by x to get 3x. So 3 multiplied by 2 you will get 6. Here 1 over 3x stays as it is equal to 5 over 3. Okay. So 6 minus 1 is 5 over 3x is equal to 5 over 3. Right. And solve now. You can cross multiply. Basic cross multiplication. 5 into 3 is 15. I'll just write it. 3x into 5. 5 into 3 is 15 is equal to 15x. Divide by 15. Divide by 15. X is equal to 1. That's your answer for question number 9. Okay. Okay, guys. So we'll go on to the next question. Question number 10. Right, question number 10. Right, find the value of x. Find the value of x according to the given data in the figure. Right, so you have a figure here. Right, AC and BD. This angle is 50 degrees. These sides are equal. This angle is x and this angle is a 90-degree angle. Okay. Right. So we want to find the value of x. Look at where you can get all the information from. That's the most important. Right. So if you look at ABC triangle, you can see AB is equal to BC. So straight away, you can say that it is an isosceles triangle. So isosceles triangles, angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So if this side is equal to this, then the angle opposite to this is 50. Angle opposite to this side is also going to be 50. Right? So we'll say triangle ABC is an isosceles. Therefore, BAC angle is equal to BCA angle is equal to 50 degrees. Okay. Now we want to find out what X is. Now look at this. If you take this triangle, again DC is equal to CD. So this is an isosceles. So then this angle and this angle become equal. So this becomes X. Okay. So when that is X, right, then you can straight away look at this triangle and see this is 90, this is 50. So you can find the value of X, right? So I will just draw a rough diagram. This is B, this is C, this is 50 degrees, this becomes X. So 90 plus 50 plus X is equal to 180. X therefore is 180 minus 140. Because we want to put this together and take it to this side. 180 minus 140, X is equal to 40 degrees. Okay. Right? Any questions? Any questions? Very good. Good. Very good. Good answers. Methods not necessary in question number 1, mainly because it's a 2-mark question. But quickly do your workings, guys. Get used to doing workings, right? Small workings so that it will give you your answer. At least you know why you're giving the examiner a chance to give you 1 mark out of 2. Suppose you do the small working and you've done the working correctly and you've given the answer wrong, at least they will give you 1 mark. But if you just give your answer and it is wrong, then the 1 mark you could have got is also lost. So I always encourage you. I know you run short of time, but when you do workings in the part 1 of paper 1, the 25 paper question, it is best to show the workings, small methods. At least then you are giving a chance of getting an extra point in case you got it wrong. Okay. Right. Just want to tell you something because we finished 10 questions. Just want to let you know that going next week, we'll be sending you the PDF. So, no, the printout of the tute. So, in order to get the printout of the tute from our end, the cost of this fee of this course is 5,000 rupees for the whole 3 months. Once you register and confirm and make the payment, what we will do is we will take a printout of the whole tute for 12 weeks and we will courier it to you all, and that cost also we will bear. So you don't have to do anything, right? If you pay one-off completely the 5,000, then you don't need to pay anything extra. The tute will be sent to you all and couriered and done. The second option is you can pay monthly. That will be 2,000 rupees a month. So that means for 3 months it will be 6,000. But the only difference here is you will not get a hard copy of the tute. It will be sent as a PDF and you will have to go ahead and take those printouts. Okay, so that is, it can be an inconvenience. So I would encourage you to make use of that first option, and you're saving 1,000 rupees and less time to go ahead and go and take printouts and so on and so forth. Okay, so all those details will be sent to you all in the group. It has already been sent to your parents, so you can explain it to them in case they ask you that. So you can tell sir gave this option, and the clarity, you'll be more clear. Instead of when you see messages, when you read, sometimes people don't understand. Okay, so please explain to your parents, and then I think I encourage you to go ahead with the 5,000 payment, because then at least you have something solid in hand. You can always work on that. Okay, right? So we'll go on to the next question. Thanks. Question number 5. Sorry, 11. Question number 11. Express in logarithmic form. Express in logarithm form. Question number 11. Easy question. A to the power x is equal to b. So this we call in index form. This is in index form. Now what you have to do is you have to write it in log form. So how do you write in log form? You write log base a to the number b is equal to x. Right? So what is log of a number? It is the power of your number. Okay. Very simple, very easy. This is index form. This we call log form. Okay. Good. Right. Question number 12. Question number 12 is, find the gradient of the straight line AB given in the figure. So you have a figure given, right? And 0, x, y, and this is 2, and we call it A. You have a straight line. This is B. Right? So first and foremost, what do we need to do? We need to find the coordinates of A and B. So A coordinate, this is question number 12. A coordinate is 0, 2, and B coordinate is 2, 6. Right? A, 2, B coordinate is 2, 6. They are asking you to find the gradient. So how do you calculate gradient? Gradient, the formula is y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus x2. Okay, so y1, so we'll say this is x, this is y, so this is your x coordinates, this is your y coordinates. So y1 is this, right? So 2 minus y2 is this, which is 6, divided by x1, which is 0, minus x2, which is 2. Okay, So 2 minus 6 is minus 4. 0 minus 2 minus 2. So m, which is your gradient, minus 4 divided by minus 2 is plus 2. Okay. This formula is very important in order to find the gradient. Okay. Should we write the reason for? Okay. Right. Next question. Shall we go on? I'm not seeing your messages. I don't know why. Okay. Right. Question number 12. Sorry, 13. Question number 13. There is a diagram here, right? And let's see how it is given. Right? They're asking you find the value of x according to the given data in the figure. So we need to find out what x is, right? So what type of figure? We'll just give this A, B, and C. A, B, C, and D, right? So you have what type of a figure is this, guys? Can somebody tell me what type of figure that is? Can somebody tell me what type of figure that is? Trapezium. Okay, it looks like a trapezium, but this trapezium is inside a circle, no? Very good. Cyclic quadrilateral. Good. So cyclic quadrilateral is A, B, C, and D. Now, very important things to learn or remember in a cyclic quadrilateral is opposite angles, right? Opposite angles and are what are opposite angles are what? Complementary. Likewise, if you see here, we need to find out x, which is your exterior angle of this quadrilateral. In order to find this exterior angle, what we can do is, if you see this line and this line are parallel to each other. So when they are parallel, then angles between parallel lines are supplementary or allied angles, right? Allied angles. That means BAC angle and ACD angle are allied angles. So allied angles are supplementary. That means they add up to 180 degrees. Okay. So that means BAC plus ACD angle equals to 180. BAC angle is 75. ACD angle we don't know. So we'll find out ACD angle, which is 180 minus 75, which is 105 degrees. Okay, so this angle is 105. So if this angle is 105 in cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles are supplementary. So again, we can say ABD angle is equal to, therefore ABD angle is equal to 180 minus 105, which is 75 degrees. Okay, so we'll give this angle as 75. Now we need to find out what x is. So x is, so how much then? How much is x going to be? X is going to be angle on a straight line. So x plus 75 is equal to 180. X is equal to 105 degrees. Now we did a long process, but can you see this angle, which is x, is equal to 105 degrees? Isn't it the same as this angle? Can you see? Right? So what we can say is the exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is equal to the interior opposite angle of the cyclic quadrilateral. That is a rule, right, that you need to remember. Even though I took the long way, can you see this angle and this angle are equal, right? So this exterior angle is equal to the interior opposite angle. Okay, in a triangle, the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles. That is, this, remember, in a triangle, if this is your exterior angle, this and this are interior opposite angles. So x is equal to a plus b, sum. But in a cyclic quadrilateral, it is equal to the interior opposite angle. Okay, so please be careful with that. You need to study that. Huh? Right, question number 13. Any questions? Any questions? Right, we still have half an hour. We can try to finish as much as possible. Too complicated, Yusuf. Why? What is too complicated? This one. Yeah, you have to get used to it, no? What to do? So I told you, no? First few sums may be easy, but some of them are very difficult. You need to get used to that. Right? So we have to practice. You have to know your theorems. You need to know your theories. Right? Don't get this thing into your head. This is complicated. I can't do. That type of attitude is going to bring you down. Okay. You have to work towards it. You have to have this mindset that I can do. And in order to do that, I can, it's no point in just saying, sitting and say, I can. That won't work. You say, okay, I'm going to do this. So what do I have to do that? Right? That means you go through your books. You have to sit slowly and look through the things that you have to identify what are the problems you're having, what are the areas that are difficult for you. You concentrate on those areas. Okay? Right, let's go on. Okay. Right, let's go on. 14th question. Question number 14. trigonometric ratios. Question number 14. They're saying find the length of AB according to the measurement shown in the diagram. So you have a diagram here. This is A, this is B, this is C, this is theta, this is 10 centimeters. They're asking you to find, and they're saying sine theta is 0.7. Sine theta is this. Okay. Sine theta is 0.7. They want you to find the length of AB. Now, what is sine theta? Sine theta is this opposite over hypotenuse. That is AB, or I'll write that for you. Opposite over hypotenuse. So sine theta is 0.7. Opposite side AB we don't know. Hypotenuse is 10. Right? So AB therefore is 0.7 multiplied by 10 will give you 7 centimeters. Okay? AB is equal to 7 centimeters. Good. Lot of good answers. Super. Very nice. Very good. Okay. Question number 15. Question number 15 is simplify. Simplify 2x over 3 divided by 4x squared over 9a. So you have straight away you have a division of fractions. So straight away you can see division of fractions. What do? You multiply the reciprocal. Reciprocal means what? You flip it around. Denominator goes to the numerator. Numerator comes down to the denominator. So 2x over 3 into 9a over 4x squared. Okay. Now you can simplify. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. X and x squared will cancel. You're left with x here. So your answer therefore is 1 multiplied by 3 is 3. 1 multiplied by 2x is your answer for the denominator. Okay. 3a is equal to 2x. That's question number 15. Right, let's go on. 16th question. You have a diagram once again. Right, and you have a chord AB. You have a center O. You have OD and you have OC. They're saying AD is equal to DB. AD is equal to DB. Okay, and find the length of OC if AB is 24 centimeters. They want you to find OC. Now, what is OC? OC is your radius. Okay, and AB they are giving us 24 centimeters. That means AD and DB are equal. We can take this as 6 centimeters and 6 centimeters. Is that clear? Right? Now, we need to find out OC if we join OA. And you see, if you join OA, this is also your radius. Okay. And since OD bisects AD, this is at a 90-degree angle. Are you following? Straight line from the center to a chord and it bisects. That means it's at a 90-degree angle. So if you take this side, this triangle, ADO triangle, we know AD, which is 6. We know OD, they are saying OD is equal to 5 centimeters. This is 5 centimeters. We can find out OA, which is your hypotenuse, right? And OA is equal to OC. OA is equal to OC, which is radii of circle. You're following? Right? So if you find OA, that's more than enough to give you the answer for OC. Right? Use the Pythagoras theorem. AO squared is equal to OD squared, which is 5 squared, plus 6 squared. 5 squared is, oh sorry, this is 12. Huh? This is 24. So this is 12. This is also 12. I'm sorry. Okay. 12 squared. So 12 squared is 144 plus 36. 144 plus 36 is how much? Sorry, this is 5. 169. A squared is equal to 169. Then AO is square root of 169, which is 13 centimeters. Okay. 13 centimeters. And what did we say? AO is equal to OC. So therefore, OC is 13 centimeters. All right. That's your answer for question number 16. Good, good, good. Well done. Right, let's go on to 17th question. Denote the shaded area in the given figure using the set notation. Right, question number 17. Using the set notation. Right, so this is A and this is B. This is your universal set. And they are saying, what is this shaded region? Okay, what is the shaded region in set notation form? So what I normally do is, the best way to do this is, we give each of these regions a number, right? The regions in that set, you give it a number, right? And let's try to identify these, right? So you start with A. What are the elements in set A? Set A, you have 2 and 3, this and this. Then in set B, you have only this, so that is 3. You follow? Okay. Then I want to get A complement. I want to see what is other than A. Other than A means everything outside of A, that is this. This is A. So other than A means this region, which is 1. Then I want to also get B complement. Right? B complement is anything other than B. So anything other than B is 1 and 2. You followed? 1 and 2. Now what you do is, you see where this 2 is appearing. Where is 2 appearing? 2 is appearing here and 2 is appearing here. Right? So when you have 2 and 2 here, that means 2 is a common element of set A and B complement, isn't it? 2 is a common element for set A and B complement. So common means intersection. Remember, common to two things, intersection. So intersection A and B complement. That's your set notation. Got it? Yusuf, you said you didn't understand it. Understand which question? Question number 17. The set question. Okay. Right. So you have, they're giving you this set question, right? What they're saying is, in this set, this is your universal set. Universal set means everything. Okay. And set A is this part. And set B is the circle inside set B. And then they have shaded the region over here, outside of 3, outside of B and inside A. Okay. So now they are asking you to write it in set notation, this shaded part. The shaded part, they want you to write it as a set notation. So what is set notation? In this form. A intersection B, or A union C, or A dash intersection B. That is what we call set notation. We wanted to write it in this form. Okay. So in order to write it in this form, we have to find out this area where it is belonging to. So for that, what we do is, you take the set and give each of these regions a number, right? So the ones outside A, we say 1. The shaded region, I'm going to call it 2. And then the circle inside, I'm going to give it 3. Okay. And now I'm going to find out for each A, for set A, what are the elements in set A. So in set A, that is this whole thing, you get this region and this region, that is 2 and 3. Then for set B, that is only this, that is 3. Now also I want to find out what is A complement. A complement means anything other than A. If you hide A, what are the area other than A? This part, no, the one outside. So that A dash, we call it as 1. Then B complement. B complement is anything other than B. So this is B. Other than B will be this area and this area, which is 1 and 2. Okay. Now we want to see where this number 2, the area that is shaded, and I've given it a number 2, is appearing. The 2 is appearing here, and the 2 is appearing here also, right? So that means 2 is common to A and also common to B, right? Common elements, we call them intersection. Intersection means common to two sets. So A and B, what is common to A and B dash is this region. That's what we call the shaded region. Okay. All right. Okay. Right. Question number 18. No, I'm just showing you a method to do it. Yeah, it's easy when you do it like that. Without this, can you directly give a answer? I'm doing a step-by-step process so that you can easily find out. Okay. Right. Question number 18. Question number 18. Solve the inequality. Question number 18. Solve the inequality 2x minus 1 is less than 3. So we need to find out what x is. So what is x? To keep x here, take the minus 1 to this side. So 2x is less than 3. Minus 1 goes to this side, becomes plus 1. So you have 2x is less than 4. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. X is equal to, x is less than 2. Okay. Question is, write the largest integer that can take for x. Now what are the largest integers? So x is going to be less than 2 means x is going to be 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, and so on. You followed? X can't be equal to 2 because x is less than 2. So the values x can take is 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, and so on. So in order for you to, so what is the largest integer x can take then? Therefore, x will take the value of 1. Okay? X will take the value of 1. Sorry. All right. So we'll go on to the next question, question number 19. We'll try to finish with 20 questions for today. Right? We have 20 questions. AB is a vertical building. Right? And a car is parked at C. So the car is over here. right? Car is parked at C on the ground BC. Then they are saying mark on the diagram the angle of depression seen by the car to a person looking from A and find its magnitude. So they are giving you this angle as 40 degrees. So what is angle of depression? Angle of depression is when you have your eye line and you look downwards, right? So if this is your eye line, this is your eye line, then the angle of depression is this part. When you are looking down, this is your angle of depression. Right, angle of depression. So how much is this going to be? We know this is at a 90-degree angle. So then angle of depression is equal to 90 minus the 40, which is 50 degrees. Okay, is that clear? Good. There's question number 19. Right, we'll do one more question. Question number 20. A probability question. Question number 20. Right, you have heads, you have tails, and this is your coin, and this is your dice. Right, they are saying a balanced coin and an unbiased dice with 6 sides marked 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 are tossed simultaneously. Okay, so this is your dice, right, and it has got the faces with 1, 1, 2, 2, 3 and 3. The other side is your coin, heads and tails. They are saying find the probability of the event of an even number on the dice with the coin being heads marked in the grid below. So first, what do we need to do? We need to mark the sample space. What are all the possible outcomes? Sample space is all the possible outcomes. That means if you toss a dice and you get the number 1, then at the same time you can get a heads on the coin. If you get number 1 on the dice, you can get tails on the coin. So this we call the sample space, all the possible outcomes. And these are all your possible outcomes. Then they are saying find the probability of the event of an even number on the dice. That is, you're getting an even number on the dice and a heads on the coin. So you have to get 2 on the dice, heads on the coin. So that is this. And you get heads, 2 on this, heads on this. So the probability is these two outcomes. Okay. Out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So probability of getting even and heads is 2 chances out of 12, which is 1 over 6. That's your final answer for question number 20. Okay. That's your answer for that. All right. So it's 10 o'clock or 5 minutes to 10. So I can take any questions that you have. Any questions that you guys have? Simplified is okay. Give it in simplified form. Give it in simplified form, Abdullah. But you won't get it wrong even if you give the normal answer. Even if you put 2 over 12, your answer won't be marked wrong. Okay. Yeah, yeah. No problem. No worries. Only when you're doing fractions, there you have to simplify. But probabilities is not an issue. Yes, 2 marks. Okay, so we did 20 questions. So we'll go aim to do as much as possible every week. Thanks for being there, guys. And I hope to see most of you all next week. All of you all actually next week. It will be at the same time, 8 to 10. So please register yourself in order to get the tubes, and we'll go forward from here. Focus, study, go through the areas that you are weak in. That is very important. You have to go through the areas that you are weak in, and you need to. And another thing, my WhatsApp is always open. I'm in the group, and you can always contact me on my WhatsApp. Okay, you can always contact me on my WhatsApp for any assistance. I'm there for you guys. So please contact me and we'll go forward. All right. So thank you. Take care and all for being there. Good night and have a good weekend, guys. 21st question. 21st question we'll do next week. Okay, guys. Take care. Have a good night. Bye bye.